As we all know, there were many things lost due to the pandemic. Trips, school, opportunities, things we all took for granted. One thing I never thought I would miss would be the fans being turned on in the weight room. They were turned off because people believe that they spread COVID. As a member of the whitewater track team, I'm in the gym about 5 to 6 days a week. I've done most kinds of workouts like every other athlete, from intense to small ones, and for this reason, I know that everyone's workout can be impacted by this problem. According to the NYU in 2020, 40 to 45% of all of students at every college use the on-campus gyms. This means that about 5,500 whitewater students are affected from this rule. Okay. The fans should be turned on for 3 important reasons that are essential to a proper workout. Today, I'm going to tell you about why the fans being turned off will make athletes less comfortable and healthy. It will create money lost to whitewater because of lost memberships, and it will not slow the spread of COVID. Number 1, the first thing to talk about today is how fan usage affects athletes' comfort and health. None of you want to be in a humid, stuffy room with no airflow anyway, but imagine that room being filled with a bunch of sweaty and hot people who've been working out for hours. No one's comfortable in a place like this, which is why fans are so important. In order to breathe in the whitewater weight room, I've seen athletes do this, and I've done this on occasion. Pull your mask down and take a few quick breaths. With good airflow from a fan, this wouldn't have to happen. We would just be able to breathe better. So technically, because of this, the fan being turned off actually promotes the spread of COVID instead of slowing it. Okay, exercise-induced bronchial constriction is also called exercise-induced asthma, and it can be aggravated by reduced airflow in a stuffy room. And it happens when people can't get enough air to their body. A study done by Oliver Price in 2014 showed reasonable evidence that a person having EIB can decrease athletic performance. This shows that the fans being turned off does the opposite of the gym's intention and can actually lower a student's athletic performance. All of this evidence all points to the fact that reduced airflow can make the gym less healthy and less enjoyable. Due to feeling worse in gyms, athletes are less likely to renew their gym membership. According to a survey by TC Ameritrade in 2021, 59% of Americans say they don't plan on renewing their membership after the pandemic because they found better, cheaper, more comfortable ways to work out without having the gyms available to them. This means students are more unlikely to keep their membership at Whitewater because the conditions are worse there than they would be in just working out outside or working out in your home.
What?
Not you.
What happened?
You might have to get yourself back.
Sorry about that. I have no idea what happened. Okay. A large amount of money that colleges make are from sports and gym memberships. And a 2020 article by Rich Kramer stated that Whitewater lost around $11 million since 2016. So we really can't afford any more losses. Without the right conditions, students who work out recreationally and aren't in a sport could just put their money into other gym corporations such as Planet and Lifetime Fitness. And a lot of these off-campus gyms are easily accessed from campus anyway and have the fans turned on and could be cheaper than the Whitewater gyms, which makes the conditions better there. It's really not worth it for Whitewater to keep the fans turned off because it could drive students away. The most important thing, in my opinion, is that Whitewater doesn't have to break any COVID regulations in order to turn the fans on, since fans do not actually spread COVID. Some people, like the Williams Center directors, think fans can spread COVID. On March 14th, 2020, the World Health Organization sent a detailed PDF out to public places and workplaces on preparing for and slowing the spread of COVID. This 8-page document says nothing about having to turn fans off in indoor public places in order to avoid the spread, so I don't know where they got that idea from. In the whitewater weight room, athletes are required to wear masks anyway and sign up for hour-long sessions in order to keep the amount of people lower in the room. And after each session, the entire gym is disinfected. So with these COVID measures already in place, the fan isn't as necessary as it would be, and it can do more harm than good. In other indoor places, fans are allowed and it is in violation. I bet all of you have been into a room where the fan is turned on. You probably haven't even noticed though, because it's not like a very big deal. But there's no rule stating that the whitewater gym must turn the fan off to slow the COVID spread. The World Health Organization is an extremely credible institution, and they don't believe that fans spread COVID, so there's no point in turning it off in the weight room. So far, I've spoken about the importance of airflow to athlete health, keeping as many memberships as possible at Whitewater, and why fans do not actually spread COVID. The fan provides comfort and helps with performance, keeps all the memberships, and it will not spread. So many students at Whitewater use the weight room, and it's our duty to change the fan policy. There are often campus surveys that are sent out. I think one was just sent like a week ago. And I encourage people to mention this issue. I already have. Fixing this issue could be a literal game changer in athletes' lives, and since most of their time is spent there. And why should athletes or people who work recreationally should have to suffer because of